Hello and welcome back. I am Melinda, nail fanatic for Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot here in Las Vegas, Nevada, with our second day of the third annual Love, Peace, and Happiness retreat. And we're doing this quarantine style. And then we'll follow that up with the current love experiences. And it is a full moon in Scorpio. From the bit of research that I did on it, talked about it being very emotional. One astrologer who I looked at, Hadi Life, I really enjoyed her reading here on YouTube that she did about the full moon in Scorpio. One thing that I found highly interesting from her reading, let me just look. I want to make sure I say the exact figure she gave. 1 second. She said that as she channeled it, the highest percentage of population would be affected that she ever received. And she said 80 to 95% of the population would be affected by it. She said that what's going to come up a lot is going to be issues of control and our reactions to how we get what we want and how we want to manipulate the energies around that. Anywhere where people are dealing with issues of codependency, neediness, loneliness, these things are going to be highly augmented, and expect to be a participant in, depending on how much you've done the work, or an observer of a lot of people being emotionally triggered, emotional triggers coming up, okay? So if you haven't looked at Bahati Life, I couldn't help but look at what does Bahati mean? And it's an African girl's name. It says blessed, she who brings happiness. And I really feel like this girl's astrology channel is awesome. So go check her out. I like her vibe very much. I feel like she's totally tribe. And so go ahead and check her out. But I also had made a note that this Scorpio full moon will bring in a lot of spiritual healing, and a compassionate influence is there. There is an influence of compassion there available, okay? So some people will be made more sympathetic and understanding, especially where, I believe, especially where they have embraced and done the work on a lot of their own emotional triggers. And there's the ability now, as people are triggered, to be more understanding of those triggers so that they can do the work to enhance their life and release their being controlled by these triggers. Interestingly enough, I'm looking at the degree and minute of this full moon in Scorpio is at 17 degrees and 20 minutes, and Spirit God is showing me as it's in direct opposition to the sun in Taurus at 17 degrees and 20 minutes. 17 is the star card. 17 is hope, fate, destiny, healing. And 20 is the judgment card, which is finalizations, karmic clearings, final endings. It's actually over. So there is an opportunity here, as I'm hearing it myself, because, you know, I'm not really an astrologer. I'm an intuitive. I'm a channeler. I more clairsentient than anything, or claircognizant than anything. And so in this energy is going to be an opportunity for major emotional healing and release of all of any traumas that you have been holding on to. So if these things come up in you and you don't know what to do, if you remember nothing else, remember to praise it and bless it to unlock its blessings. And where you don't know how to do that, ask for help. Ask your spirit team. You all have a spirit team, angels, ancestors, and guides, just ready, willing, and available to be there with you as you move through these energies, and all in full support of you in accomplishing these goals. So our word of clarity for love has already come out, and it was present. So saying love is present. For peace, we have past. Ooh, that's just like, wow, I love these words. For happiness, love towards God. I'm so excited to channel this message right now. For happiness, love towards God, what is the word of clarity? Thank you, thank you, thank you. There it is. Okay. For happiness, we have ease, love. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, what's at the bottom? Experience. You've gathered much life experience. You've gathered many experiences, some of them pleasurable, some of them not so much. Either way, they're all necessary on your journey to help you get in touch with what? With whom? With your higher self, of course, because love is present always. And how is that true? Even when you're by yourself and it feels like the whole world has abandoned you, love is present. And how is that true? There is, as we received during the channelings from the meditation, affirmation, prayer, and sound bath, you cannot separate yourself from that which is God, source, divine, creator, prime creator. How do you like to refer? From that which is the all. Mentalism, we discussed that in yesterday's video on the Kabbalion. We discussed mentalism. You cannot separate yourself. We are one. You know, no matter what we do, no matter where we act, we are all, yes, individual, true, with free will. Absolutely, yes. Simultaneously connected to the all, the collective, everything and everyone. Present. Love is present. Love is a present. If you're getting love, if you're feeling love, if you're giving love, you are present. I hear, and you must be present in the now in order to really love. You must be present with where you are presently, who you are presently, in order to really love. And it's time to share an experience. There was a woman who was abandoned as a child, very young, from both of her parents, and she found herself looking for love and protection in places where she only experienced more abuse and rejection. So she carried this past with her everywhere she went, and everywhere she went, everyone heard all about it, over and over, repeatedly so. And then one day she found a perfect true love, one who came from a pure soul, somebody who didn't care where she had been, what she had, or where she was in her level of growth, but she loved her. Okay? And because this woman was so hurt and abused, she allowed that to be used to keep her out of her present. So she missed her present, and it wasn't until her present was removed from her presence that she realized what a present it was. You don't know what you want until you've had what you don't want. And if you stay where you were, which is why past comes out in the peace section, you know what's going to help you have more peace? Make peace with your past. I am at peace with my past. You need to say it with me 3 times now out loud if you really want this to work for you. And remove that shroud. I am at peace with my past. I am at peace with my past. I am at peace with my past. That was easy, wasn't it? You've programmed your atoms, your cells in a new way. When the girl made peace with her past, owned her truth, and spoke boldly, she felt a release. She felt a lightheartedness. She felt freer. She finally opened herself to receive her blessings. And then what happens? For your happiness, ease. Where are you finding the ease and the flow? By making peace with your past and loving your present, you open up happiness for yourself to flow with ease. Yes, praise. All right. Let's see what is the flashcard message for us today, augmenting this channeled guidance session. Lord God, we're so thankful and grateful for all you are, do, and be within each one of us. Praise. Look at this yellow duck, happy as a duck. Boy, the duck ain't shown himself in a while. Oh my goodness. And was it last year at the retreat that the yellow duck kept coming up then too? Oh my God. Oh, in the yellow circle. Love this yellow energy today, people. Full circle. Yellow. Yellow is a color of, the first word I hear is joy. Yellow is the color of joy. But even before I start, as soon as I saw the color, The first thing I saw was the solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra. Feeling a little bit of weight around the middle. Where have you been holding yourself back from doing that which you are personally inspired and guided to for you? Where are you not going towards your will confidently? Where are you sitting in this energy of I can't, I'm not good enough, self-condemnation? Where are you sitting in these energies of inability, which are fallacies, not true? The willpower, the things that you've done to engage powerfully in the direction for your soul's protection, guidance, and purpose are coming full circle. The work you do is being shown to you, and it has been shown to you for a while now, especially since we broke out in this whole quarantine situation, because you're sitting in your space and you're just happy as a bird in a tree, a little nectar sucking bee. You just happy as can be. Yes, you are, because you feeling your actions coming full circle for you. Enjoy. Now, here's the interesting thing. I always, whenever I would see this duck card, including now, I get the energy of the duck in the lake. I used to watch a lot of ducks in the lake, and you know what they do? They'll duck their head under water real quick and let it roll down their back. Water, emotion. There are some emotions that come up that we might duck our head into for a moment through this Scorpio full moon energy. And boy, that circle does look like a full moon, doesn't it? Sure does. And when we dip our head down into those emotions, we don't have to stay there. We can quickly let ourselves rise our head back above those emotions, back up out of the water, and let that water roll down our back. Roll right off of our feathers, right back to where it belongs, with the water. In other words, these emotions will come up, but you don't have to hold them. You can let them flow through you rather than stick to you. You don't have to own them. They are emotions. They are guidance markers. They are directional signs on the highway. When you're traveling, if you're taking a long distance road trip from Cali to New York, or Cali even to Vegas, and you try to pick up all the road signs along the way and put them in your trunk, you ain't gonna make it, because first off, you ain't gonna have enough room, and you ain't gonna be able to see out your windows. They're just road signs. Leave them where they are and keep on driving, baby. And how can we do that emotionally? Wow. Stay in, keep going to your higher vibrational state of being, raising your head above the water. You don't have to drown in it. You do not have to stay in it. Now, sometimes, like I said, the duck will choose to put his head under the water. Sometimes he'll choose to go into these emotions, especially if they keep coming up. If your past keeps coming up, then there's something that you need to see within it. So duck your head into that emotion, lift your head up to God. Okay, let's God, I felt it. Now, what is that all about? Help me get this off of me. Help it roll off my back now. It's rolled off my back. Help me recognize that it's gone now, love source God. You can ask this in a prayer. So let's see what's the major arcana message for us today to add to this message of loving our present, peace with our past, and ease in our happiness. Love source God, what a perfect message about our experience at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, one card for the experience now. Thank you. Here we go. The moon. Oh, people, on the Scorpio full moon, we drew the moon. And we were just talking about it. So, love source God, thank you for confirming. These channel messages are on point with the message you want us to hear and receive today. We thank you, love source God, for softening the garden of our hearts so we can receive all the opportunities to release, so we could release everything and give away everything it wants to give away. And again, we spoke in the beginning about the weight that you hold around your middle. How about give that away too? You can give that away. Oh, let's God, how about this full moon take out the body? It's a full moon in Scorpio. You're going to give away all your excess. Thank you. You don't even have to define what excess. Just give it away. The bottom of the deck is, ooh, the sun. We have the sun and the moon here together. So the sun and the moon, and we spoke about the positionings of the sun in Taurus and the moon in Scorpio. 17 degrees, 20 minutes. Interesting, because, ooh, it's like the degrees and the minutes are bookending these cards. We have card number 18 and card number 19. And the star card, which we spoke about because of the 17 degrees, is right in front in sequence of this moon. And right behind it is judgment. Card number 20 comes right after the sun card. So we have a sequence. The numbers 17, 18, 19, 20 are showing. And these are your luminary cards and judgment, letting us know that these changes are right in synchronistic order. Everything is in order. Everything is in order. Everything is happening as it should. Do you really think one person and their stank attitude or their ugly beliefs, or even a whole organization of people and their ugly beliefs, has power over the perfection of our earth, of our world, of our universe? Do you really think that even a cabal or a Jesuit order or a deep state or a fucking Baphomet or a goddamn Illuminati or some false god really has any power over the divine order? Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. I can't buy into that. I refuse to buy into it. It's not even logical. It doesn't even make sense. I'm just saying. Maybe you agree. Maybe you disagree. Maybe I'm triggering somebody. Praise. Those are God. Let's get into some messages from my viewers today about their love experience. We're so thankful and grateful to have you all here with us. If you would like to be on my personal notification list, because some of you have had issues receiving notifications through the tapping of the bell on YouTube, text me the words notify me, put your name in there if I don't already have you locked in, and you'll be added. The instructions are also below this video in the description box with a whole bunch of awesome information about who I am and what I have available for you. Love Stock 2020 has its own playlist on my channel. So I encourage you to share this playlist with anybody who is in the area of this vibration frequency, who you are inspired to. These messages are good timelessly, but so necessary at this current state for us. So let's source God. Thank you for these love experiences, the ones of most significance. What's happening at this time with the Scorpio full moon for my viewers, love source God. We're going to go into some stories, some experiences. So here we go. I need to make a little bit more room on the table, though. So give me just a second. Ooh, we're about to get into it. I can feel it. Can you feel it? I can feel it, baby. I can feel it. Okay, so let's see. I think I got enough room because I'm using this big old deck. Big old deck. How we going to do this reading today? Let's just go. Okay. All right, here we go. What are the perfect messages that my viewers, those who will find this present and at another present whenever they find it, what do they need to know? Let's start. Thank you. In the past, in love, there was the Ace of Wands. There was a new person involved. And now it's the Eight of Pentacles. Now you're busy doing the work in this relationship. The work is being done. Karmic clearing, doing the work on yourself, doing the work within the relationship. The hidden blessing in this is the healing of the pain and the triggers. This is the healing of heartbreak is in this relationship. This is the hidden blessing. what is the challenge in this? The challenge is getting out of the prison of your own mind. The challenge is letting go of all the things that you've decided it must be, all of the decisions you made about how love must go, and all the fears and all the ideas that you have, and opening up to the possibility that, hey, this is something new, something I never did know, and letting it be what it is. So show me about the other person, Love Source God. We have the King of Swords. This is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius masculine energy. This person is very intellectual. This person could talk a lot. This person has strong opinions. This person wants to know what you're thinking. This person is going to try to evoke you to speaking. This person is going to want to connect with you mentally too, not just physically. This person has a strong ability to converse with you, and if you can't speak with them, they are not going to be able to be held in this space very long. At the same time, I also see, while you're busy working, somebody that you had a fresh start with in the past is ready to communicate with you. What's your advice? The Seven of Wands. Keep doing what you do. Keep your advantageous ground. Don't give out too much information. So this person is going to try to get you to talk a lot. And it says you don't need to give out everything. You don't need to give out your whole strategy. You're in the advantageous position. So don't allow yourself to be feeling like you're going through the Grand Inquisition. The outcome for this is the Four of Swords. I don't see you getting too deeply involved in this. The Four of Swords is putting to rest. Putting to rest what? Putting to rest this pain. That's why the hidden blessing is here. So here I see somebody who is going to get some healing through a karmic relationship that is helping them do the work. Helping them do the work on their heartache, on their heart pain, so that this person can push through. And it's like with this, be the example. Others are looking up to you. I hear be the example. Others are looking up to you. And maybe some of you will rest in this relationship or in this situation for up to 4 months or 4 years or something like that. Or maybe this is something that you're going to stay with for a while. It could be long term for somebody. But the thing of it is, the point of it all is maintain your ground, because even though I love you, I can only love you because of who I am and how I do and how I love me first, right? And so if you're dealing with healing some pain with somebody, don't give yourself completely up to this in the sense of giving yourself away to please another. That's not part of this design for you, but it is part of your design to have this interaction to help heal this pain. You're definitely going to be able to move past some pain in this. And again, these conversations with this person are very important. It could be that this pain that's being healed is within that person, but remember that when a healing is being done externally, it's being done for you too. It's always done on both parts when it comes to this soul work. So let's look at the next relationship experience, love experience. We have a Two of Wands. In the past, that somebody made a choice to make somebody was like, I got to go explore my options. I got work to do in the world. I'm going another way. I have to turn my back here. In the present, it's like, okay, fresh start. So maybe somebody turned their back on somebody in the past, and now we have somebody who's giving a chance for a fresh start. And for somebody else in this love experience, whenever you turn your back on this person, now you're at this place of really just focusing on your coins. I hear fresh start. Is this fresh start in business or anything? But some of you, this is absolutely somebody that you previously turned your back on. Now you're either receiving a gift from this person. Maybe this person has something special they want to give you, or you're extending. You could be, it's like God is giving this person back to you. There we go. Thank you. God is giving this person back to you, saying, hold on, can you do some more with this? This coin got as shiny as it is because of the work you did before. I know you did this work before, but look, here's an opportunity for you to refine this shiny coin a little bit more. So what's the hidden blessing in this? Temperance. There's a blending. There's a connection. For somebody, you're feeling twin flame energy. What is the challenge? And the challenge is bringing together because of the happy family. So there could be family and home matters that are a challenge in this. Maybe it's a challenge to come together with somebody because of family obligations or family situations, or issues about where people live or where the home is, something about matters of the home and family. show me the external party. The external party is the Nine of Cups. The external party is very happy on their own. That could be part of why the Ten of Cups is the challenge. The challenge is to bring it together and, I hear, and to maintain the one, that of your own in this. For the other party, their challenge is to maintain their own happiness, maintain their own self-happiness, because the thing of it is, as high as you vibrate, the higher vibrational being you are, nothing that is that low vibration can sustain in your energy field. So you have a high vibration person, and you have this low vibration person. It's like, you're so beautiful, you're so high vibration, you're so fun, I love being around you, it's healing, it feels great being around you, what did you do to me type shit, right? Like, I ain't never experienced a love like this. Yes, somebody ain't never experienced a love like this. So the challenge for this other person is that they've got to stay high vibrational enough so that they can sustain in your energy field, because if they don't do the work of emotional mastery and maintaining that for themselves, the universe will not allow, according to universal laws, like they're not liked, so it won't attract. The advice for you, is the Ace of Swords. Continue to state your truth, take your win. Yes is the answer. We have two aces in this spread, so we could be dealing there, and these aces are bookending. Wow, this is a powerful spread right here. These aces are bookending the Temperance, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. The Ten of Cups in the center, that as I'm looking at it, the Ten of Cups is in the center, and it is got the rainbow behind the cups. You see that? So this is the center card that I'm looking at, right? For somebody, two rainbows is of significance. And it's coming up to my mind because I posted the photo where one morning I woke up, I walked out my door, and there were two rainbows there. A double rainbow. I'm like, what? Okay. Now, the outcome for this situation is the Four of Wands. Wow, we take two wands, we make four wands. So for somebody, this is a second chance that ends up in a long-term success, a happy reunion, a celebration, and the Four of Wands always could be an indicator of marriage. So there's that long-term commitment, etc. Either way, however this translates into your physical experience, this is a spiritual activation. Four of Wands is a spiritual activation. This is set to move you further on your path. So next love experience, Love Source God. In the past, we have the High Priestess. In the past, somebody was very secretive. Somebody could have been very selfish. Somebody could have been very greedy. Somebody else was very focused on their spirituality. Somebody else was getting the divine download. Somebody else was knowing shit that it didn't make no sense. How did you know that? How did you know? How did you know the truth? I didn't tell it to you. How did you know the truth? Somebody saw through the secrets. In the present, battles, the Five of Wands, it's a battle, it's a challenge. Somebody going through a hard time. There's a competition now. Now it's a competition. Wow. In the past, somebody looked and said, oh, you beautiful, you're juicy, that's just what I want. And that person was all about receiving it. Now there's a competition here. Ooh-wee, competitors have stepped up. Could be that, like I said, somebody in the recent past had learned somebody else's secret. Now that's a problem. The hidden blessing in this is the Four of Pentacles. Oh, anywhere where we're going to stick with that first story. Somebody's secrets were revealed. Somebody got the divine download. Somebody intuition just told them the truth, even though your mouth didn't, or even though their mouth didn't speak it. And the hidden blessing is pulling back your energy, holding your energy back. Finances, you ain't spending no more. Time, you ain't got it. Whatever this energy is that you were so given, you're pulling it back. And that's the hidden blessing. Apparently, that's what you're supposed to do. Let's see what is the challenge in this. We have the Moon. The challenge is letting go and moving on from the past. The challenge is continuing to feel that intuition. What is, show me the other party here. The other party is the Six of Wands. Oh, well, I'm leaving this battle. You can stay there fighting by yourself if you want. I'm cool. I don't care who recognizes it. I do. But you know what? I'm being honored in this. I'm walking away. Somebody is walking away because the ego is too damn big to face the reason for the season of this issue. Like, they're not looking at how they themselves were triggered. They're not fully owning their shit. There's still that one finger of blame pointing outward with 3 pointing in, and they haven't figured out the 3 pointing in yet. The advice for you, my viewer, in this is the 10 of Swords. Let it die. This is the end. Let it go. Now, the outcome for you in this situation, viewer, the 7 of Swords. Oh, shit. This person is a sneaky thing. And what I hear, because this is your outcome, is what is that? It's like, they say biting the bullet, but there's another saying. It's like you missed, you skip some shit, you miss the shit, like narrowly escaping. It's like, get your stuff and go. Maybe, here it is. You know what you know. Leave them with what they think. Take what you know and move the fuck on. Get out. Get out. That's what's going to happen. And I feel like if you stay engaged in this, there's a warning with this. If you stay engaged with this and you don't let it go, this person could steal something from you. This person could do something. This person could lie again. I mean, if somebody is sticking around with somebody who loves to lie, we could totally end up with some more lies and secrets coming up, and this person just being some kind of sneaky ass thieving little something. Okay, what is the past in this next love experience? So, Scott, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody was feeling left out in the cold. Somebody was involved in a codependent relationship. Somebody got in a relationship in the past just because they did not want to be alone. Somebody got in a relationship in the past. Somebody had a relationship in the past where there was some abuse, there was some toxicity. Maybe in the past, somebody had a lover that they did a lot of drugs or drinking with, a lot of addictive activity. Somebody in the past dealt with a lot of abuse, a lot of abandonment issues. In the present, let's search God. The current in this love experience is the 9 of Pentacles. And somebody said, you know what? I'm going to free myself. Dodge the bullet. Thank you, Michael. Michael, we so in tune, man. Michael and I be so in tune. And it's not just Michael. There's a lot of you guys. This is awesome. Anyways, in the present, this is taking your gains, honoring yourself, and moving on. Hey, Michelle. Let me just say hi to Sherry, Michelle, Rosalie, Wanda, Jasmine. So thankful and grateful that you're all here with me. Yay. Okay, let's keep going. Hidden blessing in this thing where now you're like, I can't deal with all that. I'm not finna be there to make you happy, boo. I got plenty on my own to take care of. So somebody was in this relationship, it was low vibration, and now you're so happy, you're feeling so good because you're feeling free and sunshiny. So the hidden blessing is this, in that it's over. The hidden blessing in this is that it's over. Congratulations, you dodged a bullet. And now you're on to the next. Thank you. Next, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. Yes, thank you. Next, because now I can go catch what else is there for me. Praise and the challenge. And it's like, hold on a second. There's more to this blessing message. There's more to this hidden blessing message, is that your world feels so complete, and it is within you. This world card, she is looking at the 9 of Pentacles. And it's like your world feels so complete. You're owning this. Thank you, Wanda, for bringing this out yesterday. Now, Love Star Scott is trying to really drive the point home. I am complete. And that is your now. You're like, I am complete. Everything that actually does revolve around me. We haven't channeled those words on this channel for a long time, but we used to say them all the time. One of the biggest lies you've ever been told is that the universe don't revolve around you. Everything ain't about you. And they always had it with, whenever somebody would say that, did you see the face? Did you see the bitch face? Yeah. Because that's the attitude it came across with. They don't want you to know. That is that deep esoteric knowledge, information that empowers you and gives you the control of your own soul, gives you back the control of your own soul when you realize that the world, the way you live it, does revolve around you. So somebody says, what about this experience we're dealing with? Well, guess what? There was enough of them living in fear and loathing that shit grew into a collective experience. Moving on, what's a challenge in this relationship situation? Push past your fears, facing your fears, getting your own thoughts in alignment, and being okay with where you're at. And somebody is just having a hard time sleeping. Let's look at the other person in this. The other person, death card. The other person is going through a huge transformation. The death card, this is a spiritual death. Every time you go through death, you got to leave everything behind. You got to move on. You can't take everything with you. So every time, and I'm being shown, every time you've ever, because we've all done it at least once, where you just kind of left all your shit and left. Some of y'all left a home. Some of y'all left a relationship. Some of y'all left a state. Some of y'all left a job, but you left. That was a death card situation. That is a death card experience. Not going back no more. I'm just going to leave all that shit. Because see, when you die, you don't take all your shit with you. So you leave all that you had there and you move the fuck on. Every time you've done that, it was to elevate your soul. And that's where the other person is at right now. They're at this place where they're being encouraged to leave it all behind, move forward without the baggage of the past, people. Love your present, make peace with your past, allow the ease of your happiness to come in. The advice for my viewer is the Queen of Wands. Do what you love, do what makes you feel good, do what you're inspired to do what makes you happy, because I'm happy. Yes. The outcome for you in this love experience is the Six of Pentacles. Wow, what do you know? It looks like as you're continuing to focus on what makes you happy, you align with other people who want to support that. Isn't that a beautiful thing? This is like, as you focus on your happiness, first off, finances are so good that you have plenty to spare and to share, but you attract to yourself people who, as you love you and love doing what you do and putting it out there and stuff, you attract others into your experience who love that too, who want to share that experience. And I feel like for a lot of you, there is opportunity in business or in spirituality, some sort of healing practice, to really share what you've learned in moving from this place of codependence to being very independent. You could be writing a book. You could be doing some artwork that expresses that. You could be doing some speaking or doing your own retreat, doing your own YouTube channel that expresses that. But you're going to share what you have learned. You're going to share some of the techniques that helped you get through this energy of codependence and neediness and toxicity. Somebody is let go of some major addictions. Somebody is healed from drug addiction or some other form of addiction, and you're going to help share with the world, help the world by sharing with them what you learned and how you did it. How did you quit? Fill in the blank. How did you begin? Fill in the blank. Because it was really different than what it used to be. And it gave you a sense of independence, of freedom, and you're so much more content. You're so much more joyful now. And others know this too, because they're dealing with their own issues. So let's get into this next love experience. Listeners, God, what is the past situation? The past is the Hermit. Somebody was dealing with the Virgo. Somebody was solitary. You were alone for a long time. In your present, let's see. We have the Four of Cups. Oh, somebody's been alone for a very long time. And guess what? Here comes a love offer. Here comes a love offer. Now, here's the thing. And I'm getting this in advance, that the challenge in this love offer is you're so content being on your own. You're so focused on your own happiness that it's hard for you to see things even feeling better. So I feel like there's a person who's been alone on their own so long that even though they have this real love offer coming their way, there's a leaning towards, maybe I should just stay on my own. Maybe I just need to be single type energy. The hidden blessing in this is the Seven of Pentacles. The hidden blessing is if you wait, you're going to be really happy because you got a full harvest on the way. The hidden blessing is in your singleness. You've been doing the work. The hidden blessing is if you hold off on this offer, I feel like I see. Okay. The hidden blessing is by rejecting the offers that you've been getting, the offer that is developing for you, that is in growth for you, can come to its rightness. So this message is very much to a single person saying, stay sucker free. because the one that is going to be a most beneficial to your energy is not quite all the way ready. So stay sucker free. I know you don't want to be told to wait. I don't care. I got to give you what I hear. The challenge in this, see, Page of Pentacles. Continue to do the work, stay focused, and continue to know, because this gives me the energy of, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Continue to stay focused on your goals. Keep your mind and your direction going aligned towards attaining what you choose to hold in your hand. So this is talking about what you do want, not what you don't want. Thinking about what you do want, not what you don't want. Invoking what you do want, not what you don't want. Let's look at the other party in this. The other party is the Page of Cups. I told you this other person isn't ready yet. This other person is still figuring out what they want. This other person is dealing somebody that's a cold fish. I'm hearing they're dealing with a cold fish. You know what a cold fish is? It's a dead fish. A cold fish is a dead fish. So they're dealing with a relationship. They could be dealing with a Pisces, and they're thinking that it's a relationship. They're thinking there's love there, but it's dead. It's a dead situation, and they're starting to realize it. You see that hand on the hip? I feel like somebody's like, what the fuck am I doing here? So this other person at this time, this is why you're being encouraged to stay sucker free for the love that is right for you to come through, because this other person is still in this place where they're figuring things out. They haven't quite got it all the way yet. They're not all the way there where they're ready. And it's like, you want this opportunity to come to you in full readiness when it's right. So that way, when it comes through, you can hold it for a while. You can experience it. You can draw it out for a while. The advice for my viewer is Page of Swords. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords in this reading is telling me, it's telling me, don't go looking for it, but be open to it. And when these opportunities present themselves to you, sense the vibration of them. Sense the vibration. In other words, we've been telling you a lot on this channel. You think you're looking at a person. We say, look past the vessel and see their energy. How is their energy? Sense the vibration. This is your advice. We got a lot of pages here. We have 3 pages in your spread. So what I want to tell you also is, this is going to be good news when it comes in. And I feel like it's a great possibility that there is this very new light awareness within this other person about you. So it's like they either know who you are, they saw you once, like this. I get the feeling of, didn't I see you in my grocery store before type stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like there's this recognition there, and it is in the physical 3D where there's this, I've met you before, I've seen you before. Maybe it's just a feeling of recognition when you see this person. Anyways, the outcome for this situation, it's the Empress. The Empress. When this thing comes through, I feel like this is love. And I feel like for you, by staying sucker free, you gonna, first off, grow your wealth, grow yourself. You're raising your vibration. You're getting your harvest in the meantime, in between time. And you are the perfect mate. So know it, believe it, sit in it, receive it, and don't accept anything less than what you receive, period. If it's not for you, it's for someone else, so let it go where it's supposed to be. In the past, this next love experience in the past, we're starting with the bonus card. And what is being bonus? The past was very important. What is being bonus is the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. So in the past, there was a refusal. Both parties were blocked. Both parties were... There was a strong stalemate. It's like, man, I ain't calling them. And both of y'all was sitting there saying, I ain't calling them. I ain't talking to them. type of energy. In the present, 10 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who you like wouldn't even talk to before. And now I feel like there's this whole family environment. Like y'all are family. Maybe y'all been together for 10 years now. Wow, I love that. Okay, so we're sticking with that story. God says stick with that story. So in the past, it was somebody who now you've been with for like 10 years. You've been together for a long time. And in the past, it's like, oh, yeah, right. As if, you know. So maybe when you first saw them, you were like, not my style, not my flavor. I'm not into it. And now it's like, you are my everything, right? And the hidden blessing in this, is the Two of Cups. Y'all just love one another. You are so connected. You are so connected. You are soulmates. Yes, you share love in between one another. The challenge is the Six of Cups. Oh, I hear the challenge has to do with your children right now. The children, or is it childhood issues? Is this the past? Somebody you got this beautiful 10-year-long relationship and all of a sudden you're being triggered by your past? What did we say about the past at the beginning of the show today? Love your present, make peace with your past, and let the happiness come in with ease, right? So let's look at who you're dealing with. The Three of Wands. This person is hoping for a better reaction. This person is actually very optimistic, hopeful. They can see things coming together in a beautiful way. They're expecting a better reaction, a better response. They're expecting good things to come in. So what's the advice for you? The advice for you is to shine. Go back to the happiness. Go back to the love. This is a beautiful spread. This is a really beautiful relationship. If you're vibing with this relationship spread right here, dude, you ain't got nothing to worry about. The outcome for this is strength. Look at this. Oh my God. So I feel like we're dealing with somebody here who is dealing with a situation from their past that they don't like thinking about. They don't like seeing it, but here it is. Here's the challenge. The past is coming up again. Dude, get over the fucking past. Get into the now. Get into your present. Love is present now. Stop going to the past or too far into the future because, honey, all you're going to do is stress yourself out. The more you stay in love right now, the love is present, honey. Make peace with your past and let the happiness come in with ease because this is a beautiful relationship right here. It is actually love. It is actually joyful. There's a lot of power in this. There's a lot of consciousness. This is a soulmate reunion or union, because this is a long-term union. These aren't not new people. This is a long-term union between soulmates in which consciousness is evolved. In other words, this is a partner that you chose because you knew that in this partnership, you would raise your consciousness. You would evolve your consciousness. You would become more enlightened, more aware, more empowered. The next love experience, love source God, the past, and the next love experience is a Three of Cups. Somebody had a three-party situation in the past, and right now what you're dealing with is the Chariot. Somebody's moving on. Somebody's dealing with a Cancer now. Somebody's dealing with a Cancer who had a lot of three-party situations come up in their past, which is influencing how they are now. This person can be very it's like they're suspicious. They keep their guard up. They guard their chest. They guard their heart. They keep a certain armor on. So this person could be coming across quite tough. They're coming across like, I'm so tough, right? The hidden blessing in this is the King of Pentacles. The hidden blessing is this is exactly what you want. This is a master manifester. The Chariot and this King of Pentacles is telling me that this is an opportunity for a whole lot of success and accomplishment in our world. What's the challenge in this is the Wheel of Fortune, moving on and letting go. Wow. Moving on and letting go is part of this material mastery. Being in flow with the energies that come and go. So somebody came in, it was happy. Now it's time to go. Hidden blessing is you get back to yourself, you ground yourself, you focus on your world, you focus on your wealth. The challenge is to let go of that karmic cycle. The external, show me the other party, the external ones is the Fool. So now somebody is let go. Now the other person, they're just trusting and hopeful and optimistic, and maybe they don't know where they're going to go. Maybe they got to figure that out now. Starting a new journey. This person is looking at the end as fortunate. So anywhere where somebody has moved on in your life, especially if that person is a Cancer, they're very optimistic about this ending, which is interesting. So I almost feel like there's a parting of people who just like realize like, okay, for whatever reason, this is a logical reason that, you know what, we really just can't be together anymore. I love you though. I wish you the best. Like I have zero ill will to you. I'm not even upset with you. I just want the best for you and for me. And right now, this is where our paths part. Okay. The advice for you is move on too. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to go mind your business and go follow your life purpose. You have one too, just as I do. The outcome for this relationship is the Ace of Cups. Yes, somebody is going to be moving on to singleness. Somebody is realizing that their joy is somewhere else. They had a relationship before that was more joyful, and they're making moves back to it. Somebody else is realizing that what once made them happy is not working for them anymore. I'm just not happy here anymore. Somebody really loved a person, and in order to be able to move on from the person having a three-party situation, they just got to let go and go embrace their own thing, okay? And yes, Love Source God is saying, look, the challenge is dealing with the fact that it's over. It was meant to end. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana. The Chariot is a major arcana. The Chariot is now, the Wheel of Fortune is a challenge. And these are both cards of moving forward, catapulting you forward, getting past that period of stagnancy. So the next love experience now that we're going to deal with, in the past, we have the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, masculine. In the past, somebody had issues of jealousy, envy, and insecurity. In the past, there was a lot of love there, though. There was a whole lot of love. Somebody had a whole lot of love going on in a relationship in the past. Somebody was loving somebody with jealousy, envy, or insecurity. In the present, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is dealing in the present with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, 20 to 30-year-old. Somebody is dealing with a younger partner. Somebody was by themselves for a long time doing a lot of emotional healing. And then this young person comes into your life. They're beautiful. You love them. But they're very guarded. And they don't make change very fast. They like to stand still, drag their feet, still holding on to their past in some ways. So what's the hidden blessing in this situation? We have justice. The hidden blessing in this situation is justice stepping in to set right what was wrong. Justice is here. The hidden blessing in this for somebody is dealing with legal issues. We're going to put that there. The hidden blessing in this is the King of Cups already had gotten a divorce, whoever that King of Cups is. All right. So now, since that divorce was already in place, now that this person has come in, you're good. You're good to go. Right. And like you already broke up with somebody else before this person came in, and you're good to go. All right. The challenge in this is judgment. The challenge is giving it another. Wow. So for somebody, this is a second go, having a rebirth. For somebody else, this is about taking your focus from being more on love to being more on building your own self up and ending a bunch of romantic connections or a specific romantic connection that you had in order to give you yourself the opportunity to come through more accurately in who you are at this time, in your present energy, more powerfully in your naked truth. This is a big challenge for you. Who are we dealing with? Show me what we need to know about this person. Knight of Cups. They're bringing you their cup of love. This person is coming to you with love. They love you. They want to be with you. They want to have some good times. This is the beginning of love, though. And there's still the armor there. This person is still guarded, still armored. So wherever they were waiting and they were holding on to this love, they were holding on to an idea, they were holding on to a feeling, and they weren't moving forward. Now they're moving forward, but they're still a little bit guarded. Now, here's the thing. Other thing I'm seeing, the Knight of Pentacles, that horse is black. So we could be dealing with somebody who was coming from a very difficult past, and they were dragging ass because they were holding on to some low vibrational energy. Now, this person you're dealing with is coming through as their Knight of Cups, which is riding a white horse. So anywhere where there was deception, darkness, or toxicity, now actually that place somehow in between then and now is being made light. This person has been made lighter, is the way I'm seeing it. And where they wouldn't move their feet before, now they move. They're ready to move. They're quick. They're like, oh, I got a chance. I'm here. I'll be right back. Still a little bit guarded. Still a little bit of fear. The advice for you is the Emperor. Be the Emperor. Honor your boundaries. You the boss. Don't settle for less. You're in charge. You decide what it is. You will always decide what it is. You're the authority. Honor your authority. And I'm hearing, remember that God brought this together. What God has brought together, let no man put asunder. And woe to those who come between the twins of the flame. I'm just saying. The outcome is the Queen of Swords. Okay. So you got this great big cup of love from me. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll entertain it. But the minute you cross me, I'm finna cut your ass off. Right swift in a hurry as you came in with your cup of love. This shit could be over right quick, swift in a hurry if you fuck up. I'm just saying. Bring that toxicity back over here. You bring that toxicity back over here. I gave you nothing but love before, but now that you showed me that toxic side of yourself, because it's now I'm seeing this is two different sides to this person. So this is two different sides of this person. This person's dark energy is fucking dark. This person's light energy is beautiful light. And you say, the minute you come to me with that toxic bullshit, you're going to get cut. Make sure you come correct. But I'll hear you. You see that hand? I'll welcome you. I hear you. Come on over. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. What you got to say? What you want to do? But don't cross me, because I will kick you. All right. The next love experience, the past. Two of Pentacles. We have two people who are at a distance from one another, yet feeling the strong connections of love. In the present, could be two earth signs. In the present, we have the Queen of Pentacles. In the present, we have somebody thinking about this person. They're not in the same place. They're in the place where they're by themselves. Somebody is being quarantined, far away from somebody that they love. What is the hidden blessing in this situation? Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, feminine energy. The hidden blessing in this situation is the King of Wands. Somebody gets to sit with their feelings and figure out what they're going to do. Somebody is angry about it too. This is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Somebody is angry. I feel like this is a connection that could have been separated. There could be a connection here that's separated. And now one party is surrounded by beauty and surrounded in this beautiful, lavish environment and just continuing to move forward on their goal, focused on their pinnacles. The King of Wands being the other of the two coins, expressing that way is how I'm seeing it now, is gotten out of their own grounded energy. They're no longer grounded. They're not showing up as earth energy. Now they're showing up as anger energy in this fire. And they just want to, I'm just going to do something. This face is looking really angry right now. Look at his face. He looks pissed the hell off. I'm just saying, he don't look happy at all. The hidden blessing for you is like, the hidden blessing for you, because this King of Wands is now showing me, as regards to an energy for you personally, the hidden blessing is you are exercising control over what you do, how you do it, when you do it, and etc. Fill in the blank. In other words, you're no longer feeling controlled by your connection to this person. That's a beautiful thing. What is the challenge for you in this? The Queen of Cups. To see beyond appearances is the challenge. Seeing beyond appearances. So you could be dealing with somebody who presented themselves as a perfect match for you, yet when you got to see how they do, there was a difference in the follow through, right? And so you had to sit back and intuitively use your intuition. The challenge, or maybe that's where you're at now. Sit back and see beyond what the eye sees, go into the energy. Again, we keep saying in recent posts, Don't look at the vessel, look at their energy. Let's see this other person that you're dealing with, the 8 of Wands. This person just wants to talk to you. They just want to talk. I just want to talk. And I feel like you got your back turned to this conversation. You're like, even if you're listening to them, you're listening to them with a half ear. It's like, yeah, I said a half an ear. No, you didn't cut your own ear off. It's just like in one ear and out the other. I can't really hear you right now, like what you're talking about. So it's like you could be hearing some shit. And I feel like you could be hearing a lot of accusations. Like this person is telling you why they're mad at you. Well, I'm mad at you because blah, 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 and they're trying to send you this, right? Yeah. Your advice for you, 3 of Pentacles. Focus on what works for you. Continue to build yourself up. You got a lot of teaching to do. You got a lot of work to do. You got that pentacle in your present, and it's time for you to multiply it and grow it. And if this person isn't going to be conducive to what you're building, focus on what you're building and let it go. For somebody, you're getting the arrows of love coming in from a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. In other words, this person is sending you messages of love. They're doing sweet gestures coming your way. And it's like, for you, the big part is, can I really believe this? What the fuck do they want from me? You've been so programmed that when somebody gives you something or is nice to you, they want something in return. Well, I've had a lot of experiences, and I've heard of a lot of experiences, even involving money, where people didn't want anything in return. They just wanted to be a blessing. So there's some food for thought for you. All right, next love experience, love source guide. In the past, we have the magician. The magician. Somebody realized I am whole and complete. In the present, as a result of that whole incompleteness, ooh, you're attracting something that looks oh so sweet, but it makes you ask yourself, what am I bound to? You're attracting a temptation. You've been single doing your magic for so long. Now temptation comes in. An opportunity for self-mastery. What's the hidden blessing here? The 6 of Swords, ease and flow. Going through knowing that love source God and your higher self have brought you to this point for a reason. So flow through these energies. You don't have to stick to these energies. The challenge in this for you is the Star. Maintaining hope, doing the healing. So for some of you, you're attracting a situation with a person that you will eventually let go of, but there's a healing necessary, and that healing has to happen before you can let go, because there's a soul contract here. It's not necessarily a pleasurable soul contract, but it is a soul contract. And I feel like it's one that's set to unlock potential, because whenever you go into the darkness, whenever you go into the pain, that's where your power is gained. Okay. And again, I'm hearing the wound is where the light enters. So some of you are going to go into a challenge, a temptation, and only to find more light in it. Whew. Show me who you're dealing with. Show me who they're dealing with, love source God. The Hierophant. Some of y'all are dealing with a Taurus. Some of you, you're dealing with a teacher. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome. You're dealing with a teacher. You're dealing with somebody who has a lot of life lessons. You're dealing with somebody who has learned a lot, and you're dealing with somebody who could be coming to you, looking to you to teach them. This is a teaching situation. So this person came to your life because you got some major life lessons to do. You got some major healing to do, and the only way that this is going to happen was to take you into that place. It's time to do the shadow work. It's time to master the shadow. The devil comes up and it says, master your shadow. That's why this relationship is here right now. You attracted it by your power, so you can master your shadow, so you can elevate and evolve your soul even further. The advice for you is the Knight of Wands. Move through these energies. Hey, Kat, move through these energies. Go with the changes. Don't get stuck in it, but move through it. Take the inspired course of action. Let spirit guide you. Take your lessons. Go get your lessons, because every time you catch a lessons, you're going to catch a blessings. The outcome for you in this relationship situation is the 7 of Cups. This thing is going to help you make new wishes. This is going to help you be like, Look, source God. Okay, I see it. I caught the blessings. Now I know what the fuck I want, and I know that it's blah, 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 blah. You're going to list out. You're going to be able to list out your wish that you would like to attract in your future. Praise. Let's get another love experience. Let's source God. What is the past? We have the 9 of Wands. Somebody was blocked, beaten and battered, but I've been through so much shit. You can't take me down so easy. Don't look at the wounds that you see on me. Trust and believe. You see, each one of these 6 is a battle that I've been through. And I know I'm about done. Yeah, I know I got some bandages on me. I got some scars on me. But I got a lot of power behind me from each of these scars that I've collected. So don't play yourself now. If somebody is blocked, in the past, somebody said, you know what? I ain't tolerating this shit no more. You got to go, 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 go. And you blocked yourself off from it because you had enough experiences that made you say, I just can't do this anymore. The present situation, we have the Tower. Surprise, surprise. Oh, my God. Something shake up, break up, fall apart, fall out. Ego strike. Somebody got their feelings hurt. Somebody got their feelings hurt. And they reacted. They reacted in a very low vibrational way. The shadow came and showed its ugly face. And guess what? Now we can't stay in the same place. The hidden blessing in this is the Knight of Swords. Battle charge. That's the hidden blessing. The hidden blessing is you went head first in this. You made this shit happen quick instead of holding on to it. Is literally what I get. I get, this is your chance to boldly confront anything that is coming your way. It's like you will boldly, valiantly, and swiftly move through any time of breakup, type of breakup, shakeup, and that's going to fucking trigger the hell out of somebody. Well, you just broke up with me 5 minutes ago, and you already talking to somebody else? Somebody gonna be triggered as fuck. I'm just saying. The hidden blessing is you're gonna find a lot of new coming to you. Strong changes coming through real fast. The challenge for you in this is the Hangman. You got to see things in a new perspective. And the other challenges in this is wait on it. That's a big challenge. Biggest challenge for you, my viewer, is to wait on it. I feel like the different perspective is for the whoever you're dealing with. This person is being strung up by their foot. And all they can do is just stay there until they learn their lesson. Somebody got put on hold. The other party, let's look deeper into the other party. We have the Lovers. This is a Gemini. This is somebody who is a twin. This is somebody who looks at you and says, oh, this is my soulmate. This is my divine partnership. This person is in a place of dealing with what their spirit does and what their actions do. There is somebody who is in the person you're dealing with. I said that they were in a holdup, right? Well, they're in this holdup because they need to learn a lot about themselves, and they need to let their spiritual knowledge, their spirit grow. Some of them don't have a lot of spiritual knowledge. Those who do, they're still allowing their triggers to move them and groove them instead of moving and grooving and through the energy of spirit. Have a great day at work, Michael. So there's the melding of the masculine and feminine qualities within a person at this time. Listeners, God, what is the advice for my viewer? The 5 of Swords. Whoa, let them walk away. Don't just bend for what they want. Wow. When they walk away from you and they fall off, smile and say, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't going to agree with you. Everything ain't for you. Every opportunity ain't meant for you. Everyone you connect with isn't meant to stay with you forever. What's the outcome for this? For my viewer, listeners, got the 5 of Cups. You got angel number 55. I feel like this viewer of mine, whoever you are, you're going through a huge emotional reconstruction at this time, and the outcome for you is you're going to release. This Scorpio full moon is going to be really huge for you because you're going to have a huge release as this separation is here. You're being encouraged to release the past, Focus on the love that is within. You need to focus on and concentrate on yourself, what you're doing and how you're feeling and how that helped contribute to this tower moment. Because the tower moment was there because some shit was false. And with the 5 of Cups coming out for you, is saying this falseness is something that you were holding on to. You have to deal with it now. So I got 2 cards left here out of the entire deck. So let's see what this final message is for those of us who are still here. The 10 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Oh, shit. For all of you who are viewing this, it's like, release your burdens with this full moon because, honey, it's time for a whole new day. You're in a new energy of leveling up, no longer overwhelmed, no longer encumbered by experiences, letting go of the past. Again, this is let go of the past because you're at a whole new level up. This is graduation from high school. This is enrolling in college, university, etc. This is carrying everybody else's problem. This is like, oh shit, I only need to worry about myself. This is carrying all your past partnerships and all the shit they ever did to you. And this is like, you know what? I'm just going to start on a whole new slate. So this is beautiful. The last 2 cards, I really appreciate that message for all of us. I want to give you a universe has your back message for each of the zodiac signs. I did not put that in the title, but if you stuck around this long, congratulations. You get a special bonus treat. So let's start with the sun in Taurus. For Taurus, the message is in romance. It says, I choose love no matter what. Taurus, you should be choosing love no matter what. That's the message for Taurus. Let's start. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Gemini at this time in regards to their romance and love? Gemini, your message is, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Gemini, big message for you. Accept love, okay? For the zodiac sign of Cancer, love source God, what is the message of love for Cancer in regards to their love life? What is the message for Cancer, love source God? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cancer, obstacles are detours in the right direction. Wherever it doesn't work out, that's because you ain't supposed to be there. When somebody says no, you need to go, you should listen. Let's see what's going on for the zodiac sign of Leo. Leo, I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So Leo, if somebody doesn't like your choice for what you want to grow and what you focus on, you don't need to give a damn. You don't need to apologize to nobody. They don't have to like it. It's your life plan. They need to be busy minding their own business, and they have more business in mind. What's a message in love for Virgo, love source God, for Virgo? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Virgo, I am the dreamer of my dream. Virgo, the dreamer of your dream and the dreamer of your reality. So what are you dreaming about in your love? Are you dreaming about experiences and qualities that you want to have? Because you know what? It's not just a dream. Life is just a dream. See, life is just a dream. The whole thing, all your life, you're the dreamer of your life. You're the dreamer of your experience, all of it. Okay. For Libra, Libra's next. Libra, let's just got the love message for Libra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. And this is why you're attracting so many right now, Libra. So stay sexy, baby. Stay in your truth. For Scorpio, Scorpio, your love message is, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented with me. Extra emphasis on this reading, on this card in particular, as we're dealing with the Scorpio full moon. This card for Scorpio right now is for everyone on earth. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented with me. So this is why we got to release so much shit from the past. Ophiuchus, for those who are Ophiuchus watching this video, listeners, God, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the same card. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So take that message and run with it. Now for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, yours is flying out. Hope is the conduit for miracles. And what are you hoping? Continue to hope. Yes, yes, yes. All right, listeners, God, and for Capricorn, when I lean toward love, I am led. Capricorn, lean toward the love, lean toward the love. You know what? Sometimes there's a problem, but don't focus on the problem. If you get a chance to lean to love and leave the problem alone, baby, follow that. Aquarius. For the zodiac sign Aquarius, listeners, God, thank you, thank you, thank you. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, same as Gemini, Aquarius and Gemini, y'all messing around. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Hearing this is also a message all the zodiac readings that I do for the sign of Aquarius, you should watch them, because Aquarius is the age that we're moving into. That's going to be macrocosmic information for everybody channeled through this channel for the rest of my physical life, because this is a 2,000-year age. I'm just saying. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Aquarius. All right. For the zodiac sign of Pisces, listeners, God, thank you, Pisces. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So what do you believe, and how much are you believing in it fearlessly and focused? All right, Aries, you're the last one. Aries. I surrender to a power greater than me. Give it up to God, honey. Give it up to God. All you need to do is ask for what you want, and ask Luxor's God and thank Luxor's God for delivering that or better. It's really that simple. I know it sounds overly simplified, but it kind of is overly simplified. So with all that being said, now we're going to take our break at this time. So let me see. What time is it? It is 3:17. So let's say we meet back at, let's go ahead and say we meet back at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're on my live notifications, I'll send that notification out again. If you're not, get the information in the description box below this video. So thankful and grateful that you could be here with me. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphgerald.com. Is it love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. Thank you. See you in a minute.